Lord, I will lift up my song. I will praise your name. I will praise your name. When times of need carry on, I will praise your name. I will praise your name. Though darkness falls all around, I will praise your name. I will praise your name. If I forget what I found, I will praise your name. I will praise your name. For you are faithful, Lord, you lift my head. You're my provider. You're my strength and joy. I'll trust you, Lord. I'll worship you. I love you, Lord. I'll honor you. Lord, I will lift up my soul. I will praise your name. I will praise your name. If I feel lost and alone, I will praise your name. I will praise your name. Though I may labor in vain, I will praise your name. I will praise your name. Through all the heartache and pain, I will praise your name. I will praise your name. For you are faithful, Lord, you lift my head. You're my provider. You're my strength and joy. I'll trust you, Lord. I'll worship you. I love you, Lord. I'll honor. I will trust you, Lord. I'll trust you, Lord. I'll worship everything I say. I love you, Lord. I'll honor you. I'll trust, never let me go. I'll worship, never let me down. I'll love, forever I will love you. I'll love, I'll trust every hour, every day. That's why I worship you. I'll praise you, Lord. I'll honor you. Lord, I will lift up my song. I will praise your name. I will praise your name.
Hallelujah, and let Lord Jesus Christ shine forth. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining us. Welcome to live stream with DCCI Ministries and Adam Sika on 9/11. Peace of Christ be with you, Adam.
Peace of Christ be with you and everyone in the live chat. God bless you, everyone. And this is your favorite Murtad, live once again with Sister Hatum.
How are you doing, brother?
I am doing good, but the world has gone down the drain, unfortunately. Um, This was really, really strange event, especially right next to 9/11, just one day before.
Yeah, it seems things are messed up. Things are really like disturbingly messed up. So those of you who are joining this CI Ministries on Adam Seeker's Facebook channel and YouTube channel, so it's good to have you there. What I will do is structure for the live stream will be we will put the link there for you to call in. The plan is talk through what is happening. So anniversary of 9/11, thousands of people were murdered 24 years ago. Charlie Kirk got murdered yesterday, and Ukrainian refugee got murdered on the train a few weeks ago. So we just told we cover it all. Not good.
And on the eastern part of the world, Nepal's government was removed. Over 20 students were killed. Parliament is on flame, and that's just happening yesterday. So, world is going in a serious shock right now everywhere.
So the world is desperately need Jesus.
Absolutely, world need peace, and He
When,
is the Prince of Peace.
when people are running away from God, this is what you expect. This is what you expect. So we've got 9/11, Charlie Kirk, and Irena. Shall we start with, what would you like to start with? Do you want to start with Charlie Kirk? Uh, do you want to start with 9/11? I think let's talk about first 9/11.
Yes,
Um,
an
I,
event which changed the world history, right? Rather, it changed the world dramatically. Airport security increased, security everywhere increased. And then blast happened everywhere else in the world. It's a dramatic event which humanity will never forget.
maybe that's what I would say I thought a few years ago, but right now I don't think I do have the same thoughts. So yes,
Why would you say that?
yeah, until a few years ago, yes, it showed the line is being crossed. That it showed that there was official war between Islam and the world, and now it gave your hand to Muslims to play victim card and override things. So Islam is always victim now. Poor Muslims, poor Islam, and people don't even talk about it anymore. So somehow that, I don't know if it would be anger or seeing that injustice, watching people to fall down from the buildings, watching buildings to burn down, humans to die, it would break people's heart and then say, oh, this is not acceptable at all. But now it's like, oh, what about this? We did this to Muslim countries. Now, like, people are justifying 21st century, 2025. People are justifying things. Even like yesterday, like Charlie Kirk got murdered. I have seen comments from Muslims are, oh, what about Palestine? What about Palestine? Like, they're justifying these things. See, even like there are idiots.
Wow. It brings happiness to my eyes that Charlie Kirk was pro-Israel. He makes fun of Palestine. Islam is truth is saying that. Uh, so, according to Islam is truth, Kai, if a person has different views of any country, let's forget about Israel and Palestine, then he should be killed by an assassin. That's what he is saying. So Islam is not peace. Islam is putting people into pieces because he's justifying the murder of a person.
And this is not only for Charlie Kirk, this is like what Muslims do because someone's political view, therefore it is okay for them to get murdered. What kind of brain do you have? Actually, no, I shouldn't be asking question. I know what kind of ideology you follow. That's what Islam does to your brain. You rejoice for the suffering of human beings.
Just like Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
used to laugh, and his molar were visible when he ordered some people to kill. The
Yeah.
laughing killer.
And it's not strange. Like, let me just put, it's not only Muslims, like he's another idiot. Make these people famous. Seriously, you've got to make these people famous. Look at this gentleman. This is the moment you just heard the gunshot, okay? And you can see like where he's standing, you can see Charlie is just like falling, okay? And he's celebrating. It's like a few seconds after the gunshot.
He's the left winger. If is that how you say that
Yeah.
in the US?
What, like, doesn't matter what political wing you are, okay? You are idiot. You are really, really idiot for enjoying and rejoicing to death of another human being.
So now that we are here, let's play the video for the people because now we are already talking about Charlie. Will you mind if I play the video?
Yeah, let me just stop sharing the screens. Like, yeah, let me just take this comment down. Those of you, I don't know if I've got any moderators in the chat, but I just want to gently encourage. Actually, no, it doesn't look like I've got any moderators. Or maybe, I'm sorry, I do have moderators in the chat. Can I gently encourage you to do not block those idiots and do not delete their comments. Let them show the face of Islam. Let them show their real face. Give them part to speak. So I'm sure they are now so pro freedom of speech, since they are thinking that, oh yeah, we can take people down because they are expressing their views. You disagree with someone and then you think, oh yeah, I'll go and murder that person. Idiot. I don't even know what is the right word for those idiots. Sorry, brother. Just
Mohammedans. Anyhow, you're absolutely right. It pains me to see all that, but at the same time, aren't they the same kind of people who wants to kill you and me and a lot of people like us? Uh, me, I'm very vocal about a lot of my opinions and I say them bluntly. But Charlie was always very humble. He was nice. He was calm. He was composed, and he said things in a manner which was never as blunt as I would use the words. And I would use some pretty derogatory terms as well. And a lot of people do not like it, but this is, where I grew up. This was a very common language style. So, but I've never seen Charlie using those kind of words. And I respect him for that because when literally dumbest of the dumbest people will come and try to say the most stupid, idiotic things, he would still be very composed and very calm. And yet they killed him. Uh, isn't it Omar something who is supposed to be a killer? The first name that they got after the old guy?
no, he's still on the loose. Yes, there are tweets like from someone called Omar, very disturbing, but officially, um officially he's like the person who killed him is on the run, not being caught.
Yeah, he's not being caught. I don't know where the word Umar came in, but
There
this
are
is very
there are
interesting.
tweets. There are tweets I saw. I think it's been hidden now, where this someone called Umar was saying, "Oh, tomorrow is gonna be a great day. He's coming. He will see what's gonna happen." Like he's just kind of giving some stating certain things which might cause anyone to think, yeah, he's got some links on what's gonna happen.
Interesting. So I have to blur the videos at multiple location because of the YouTube policies. We
Okay,
cannot show.
let me comment on
Uh,
it actually. If it's up to me, okay, I love people to see it and don't forget it. Watch it. Go like yes, I am I'm not allowed to kind of share full video in here. That's such a shame. But I want you to watch it, memorize it, and don't forget. Don't forget. When we blur things, okay, intention is people want you to ignore that part. People don't want you to see that part. But go to internet. It's all over the internet. It's all over the internet. Watch it and see what human beings who do not have the Lord does to people. Good, my days are numbered. Thank you, Islam. Islam is truth. I'm so convinced. I want to just become a Muslim right now. Go on, brother. Sorry, just like
yeah, so they are on the X. X has a very good policy as compared to YouTube, so we have to blur it. So there you go.
Violence. Great.
Um, Literally, that's it. So I'll have a longer video as well. Let me play that. This one.
Right, great. So, do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years? Too many. It's five. Okay, now five is a lot, right? I'm gonna give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Counting or not counting gang violence? Great. Get down. What the fuck?
Sorry for the F word, but that was how it is. I wanted to show you a little longer session where you will see the full context as well.
so he's talking about gang violence,
And mass shooting.
and he finishes his words, and then someone shuts him.
Yes.
He's got post on Twitter where, so this is in Utah,
Yes.
where he's got posts before he starts. He's saying, bring your best lips, bring your best arguments to have debate and discussion. And in that tent where he got shot, it says, prove me wrong. I am here to discuss the ideas. So people could not debate him. What do? They shut him down. His family was there, idiots.
He has a family. He's a very nice family.
Yeah, he got married 2021. Like very
That's his
newly
family.
married. Yeah.
And like he has like the kids are, yeah, you can see like 3, 4 years of the daughter and maybe a year and a half or 2 years son. That's it.
Yeah. Like looking from the different angle. He got murdered. He got murdered for something his conscience was clear that as he was doing. He's courageous man in Christ. He's courageous man in Christ, and we don't have many people like that.
Hmm. But it's like at the end of the day, we have come to a realization that anybody who has a different belief system is an opponent. This is the world has come into. And when I always says censorship is a tool used when the truth does not have the power. So when the truth loses its power, that is when censorship is used. Censoring the voice of Charlie because he can debate very well. He had memorized the statistics, the data, and he has the power and ability to be able to discuss openly with anyone while providing the evidences. Hence, the ideology that these people are throwing out was being destroyed by his arguments, so censor him. Like, in short, that is just censoring his voice. That's it. I think Sister Hatun's internet went bad. No, she's
No,
still there.
I'm, I am, I'm disturbed by it. I'm disturbed by it. First of all, I know, like he died something for worthy. Actually, he didn't die. He was murdered for something he believed it is worthy. And I am shocked and disappointed by the fate of humanity. How, like, just literally, like, go to Twitter, like from Daniel Hakikachi to Yasir Kadi to all those Islamic gangsters, how they are just like celebrating it in a sense, like, oh yeah, Palestine is the same, like it's just like, oh, our terrorist brothers are being murdered, feel sorry for them, all that. And just like humanity is just messed up. And it's like, I don't know, I'm like angry about it. I'm just angry about it.
You need to be sad and have a bit of an anger, but this is happening in US,
Like,
and supposedly
go on,
in US, in Utah, which is supposed to be a very uh, conservative state, if I'm not mistaken, according to my research. By the way, Islam is winning. That's the answer.
Islam is winning like this.
Yeah, Islam is winning.
I'll show you something, and then if this is the way Islam is winning, great for you, really, really great for you. This is the way Islam is winning, by rejoicing to death of another human being. Great for you.
By the way, that's how Muhammad won, right? By killing other human beings,
Yep.
by murdering them and capturing their women, making them selling them into slavery, and then capturing their land. This is the history that has been written by Islamic scholars about Muhammad. That's how beautiful this history is.
Yeah, and 21st century, like from that history to 21st century, 24 years ago, everyone was like, This is not acceptable. Muslims should not kill another human beings. And then idiots stepped in and then said, oh no, Islam is the religion of peace. And 24 years after that, what's happening now?
The religion of pieces came out.
Yeah, they are choosing a mayor simply supports that very ideology who murdered people. I'm just gonna play a clip. This is from
But sister, the mayor is not an extremist Islamic guy. These people who murder people, they are extremists. Come on.
if their non-extremism is like this, so if their non-extremism is simply rejoicing on the death of other person, another human being, I really don't want to imagine what their extremist is doing. Not extremist is the one who is raping woman. Not extremist one who is climbing top of a child. Not extremist one sitting and then just saying, well done, he's gone. That's the not extremist one. Imagine the extremist one. Let me just pull this video up.
Sure.
Okay. So this is a clip only within an hour after shooting, okay? Now, I think it's even less than that.
Charlie Kirk got shot and killed. How do you feel?
Happy. Goodbye.
Wow. Did you see that Charlie Kirk just got shot and killed?
That's good.
Wow. That
Someone got shot and killed. That's good. Someone got shot and killed. I am happy. See, so this is young woman, okay? Young person. As you listen to these people, it should help you to see why God called Charlie Kirk to go and reach those idiots at universities. Makes sense to you, right? Because he sees, yeah, this is wrong. Someone's life is just being taken down. This is wrong. So we need to educate our young generation. So when they see something happens, they go after criminal. They express this is wrong. They don't rejoice for it. Charlie Kirk sees that and then he steps in. Okay, let's talk about our differences. But yeah, see, young generation seriously needs to put their brain together.
They need to have a brain before they can put it together.
Oh. Did you see that Charlie Kirk just got shot and killed?
That's good.
Wow. That's good. That's good that people are getting shot just off a political view. Good that people are dying in America.
Did you see that Charlie Kirk got shot and killed today?
Yes, I did.
How do you feel about that?
I don't really have any feelings about it.
You don't have any feelings about it? You don't have any feelings about it?
Who are you?
Charlie Kirk got shot and killed today. We're just getting people's opinions. How do you feel about that?
Girl, someone had to do it. And that's how I feel at this point in time. But
Yeah.
Someone had to do it.
Yeah, someone had
That's
to
a
do it.
beautiful comment.
Someone had to do it.
Oh, he was arguing about against our beliefs. So someone had to do it. Awesome.
I appreciate your honesty. I truly do. So you said someone had to do it.
yes. Try not to get all pulled up into that, but he was a misogynist. He was a disgusting person with disgusting beliefs.
So if you had a magical wand, a magical button that you could press and keep him from being assassinated, would you press that?
No, I think
Did you see that?
Yeah,
Because I disagree someone's opinion.
that person needs not to be on this earth.
Yeah. That person deserves. If you had a power to stop or undo it, would you do it? Answer is no.
So
In-
inherently, they wanted him to be killed. So imagine how many people would have supported the killer, and that is why the old guy said, "Oh, I am the killer, I am the killer." So to give enough time for the killer to run away and have an escape.
you
It
know
was
what?
planned.
Man who doesn't even brave enough to look into your face, okay, look into your eyes and then tell you he's the reason I'm gonna kill you. Seriously, I have no good feelings towards that man. You are brave enough to take the knife, you are brave enough to take the gun from 200 feet away and then shot someone, but you are not brave enough to take the mic and then tell on his face and then shut him. You are not brave enough, cowards. Look, young generation, this is your young generation. This person looks not even 20 yet. Person is not even 20 yet. Would you stop it? Would you undo it? No. He's misogynist, he's this. Doesn't matter what that person thinks. My thoughts, my words are not crime.
Things happen for a purpose. And if that's how his life was ended, then that's how it was ended. So
Jim Dowson here from the Knights Templar. Look, everybody's telling us, every politician tells us they've got the cure for this massive invasion that all other countries are suffering. Britain, America.
Okay, that's gonna, let me stop there.
S- So basically, the world has come to the point where I thought America had some constitutional law of which called freedom of speech. Is that gone now? Has this changed?
And clearly, if someone is being murdered, because of what he thinks and what he says, yeah,
No, being murdered for what he thinks and what he says is one
it's
thing
crime
because
now.
that's a crime that occurred. But the problem is that the kids who are learning from their universities, they are university kids, 20, 21, 22, around this age, and they are saying that this is right,
Yeah,
this is okay, this crime is okay. Why? Because aren't they not taught the constitution? Because they are in the US and US has a constitutional right of freedom of speech. So how can they say this is okay, this is correct? Why are they not being taught the basic constitution of their country?
I'm not sure if they're not being taught. I think they've been taught, but my feelings are much more important.
So everyone is now becoming a Muslim because just before when you were showing this, the same Islamic guy actually said, "Oh, because you heard the feeling of ours," something like to this extent. Let me just bring this message up. He wrote it down and I read it, but you were reading uh, this. You were showing that, and did not want to disturb you. But he said, "Hey, because you are there, you go. Uh, you make fun of our religion, we retaliate. You make fun of our religion and prophet, and it causes Islamophobia and hurts feelings of Muslim." I don't know why he said hurts feelings, but his English is pretty bad. But is that the world has come to where feelings matter more than the life of a human being?
Thank you very much, Islamist Truth, for showing the real face of Islam. Yes, Adam Sika, you are correct. Feelings are much more important than human life. Feelings
So,
are much
so this
important than human lives.
that
One
this
thing
teaching is coming from Muhammad because that's where he started. That his feelings, you know how many people he killed just because his feeling got hurt. Right after the conquest of Makkah, if you look at Sayyidina Nabi ibn Ishaq, There were 14 people he named and said that even if they are found behind the curtain of Kaaba, still kill them. And then the people came in, they said, this guy has two daughters. They also write poetry against you. He said, kill those girls as well. So inherently, this is Islamic teaching, goes all the way back to Muhammad himself. Isn't Muhammad the one who actually said who will going to go and kill Ka'b bin al-Ashraf because he has hurted the Prophet and his God so much by his words? Remember that, by his words, because Ka'b bin al-Ashraf was writing poetry against Muhammad and his God. And and you will see that in the Sira literature very often that anybody who hurts the feelings of the little prophet is being killed. So everything boils down to feelings. Now, in this age, in this world, we are going backwards in time, 7th century, where feelings are more important than personal views. And
More
and
more important than life.
yes, yes, and this whole notion started 6 years ago, basically. Previously, it was present, but 6 years ago, it became more power that a gay, lesbian, XYZ plus people can say whatever they want to say, but you cannot have an opinion about them. They can have any opinion about the straights, but you are not allowed to express your opinion about them at all. And this whole movement is gaining more and more traction. And these kids, even though they know there is a constitutional right of freedom of speech, but they have been taught in their schools not to say things about the XYZ plus team, the rainbow flag team. Why? It hurts their feelings. And then comes this whole notion, because if you train your brain to do hurt feeling for one aspect, it takes it as in general, and hence freedom of speech is gone. And now you can't say anything, can't do anything. So now you want to be a slave to the authorities without questioning the authority. That's what's happening.
You know what? When someone says what he said hurts my feeling, Charlie Kirk is giving those people platform to come and then unpack their feelings. Why these people are not taking the opportunity? He gives you mic. He turn up to the school where are thousands of people can bring up their feelings. I have seen his videos where a person is saying, oh, I feel upset about this. I feel disappointed by this. And then they're just discussing about it. Yeah, your feelings are hurt. Verbalize your feelings instead of go and get gun. Just like, I'm literally like very angry. I have, you know what? I heard about this. I was on the phone yesterday speaking with a friend, and with her we were talking about Charlie Kirk. Actually, she was telling me about something about Charlie Kirk, and I got a notification says he got shot, and then went on see what's happening, and then just like humanity is messed up. It's just really messed up. My feelings are hurt. Your feelings are hurt. Go and talk to him. Why your feelings are not hurt when Hamas murders Palestinians? Where are your feelings in that?
Oh, this is internal matter. This is such silly. This is the answer that you will get. Internal matter.
See, look at this comment, Adam. Look at this comment, brother. He accused.
Charlie has big audience on his Twitter. He caused Islamophobia on Muslims because he accused Muslims of being violent people. Dude, you just proved it. From the last 39 minutes, you have
Yeah.
been proving it that you are a violent person.
Yeah.
So why should I not call a violent person a violent person? Why shouldn't I not call a pedophile a pedophile? Why shouldn't I call a murderer a murderer? Why shouldn't I call a rapist a rapist? These words are associated with the actions of somebody. So your actions and your statements and your words describes you. And there's nothing called Islamophobia. Phobia is when you have a fear of something which is unrealistic and unjustified fear. Whereas when we say that the people who follow the Islam fully to the dot actually are the terrorists, that is not Islamophobia. That is expressing the true reality and nature of this cult created by one man named Muhammad.
You had me out, brother. Didn't we just saw comment from him where he was simply stating that my days are limited?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Isn't that shows you as a Muslim violent person? So is it my crime to verbalize that?
Yes, because you are speaking about it, according to him. So, according to him, whatever we are, don't say it that this is who we are. You understand what I'm saying? You can't verbalize your opinion in today's world.
Why don't you go and ask lovely Hamas to protect its people? Why don't you go? Why don't you go and tell Hamas, oh, lovely Hamas, why did you go and then raped girls, women? Why did you murder people, Hamas? Why didn't you look after your property, Hamas? Why didn't you look after your citizens, Hamas? It's not about terrorists in Palestine. It's not about terrorists in Gaza. It is about because someone doesn't like, you speak what you think. Someone doesn't like, you debate the things with the people. Therefore, they have right to murder you.
And you know, there was another murder that you mentioned in the train of a Ukrainian refugee.
Yeah, that's another like. Yeah, you got the clip of that.
Yeah, why?
Islam is
But first,
Islam.
first, tell us why that happened. Like, I don't know why she like, why kill her? She wasn't a public speaker. She wasn't a like, why kill her? What's the reason? Do you know that?
Yeah, she was white. That's her crime.
And it happened where?
It happened in place called North Carolina, America. So I'm gonna put the clip. I'm gonna play the. I'm gonna show you. Okay.
I'm gonna bring the censor version of the
Okay.
clip.
Okay. Your sensor version is the shorter. Let me first show you the bigger, longer version.
I hope it is censored.
It,
Otherwise,
it
YouTube
it
will
is not.
take the
It is
video.
not. It is not sense. Okay. Let's play this one first. Let's play yours first.
Okay, so guys, once again, this is another incident that happened in the past in one day.
Few days ago, few weeks ago. Apparently, it happened on end of August, and they were pushing to not publish the recordings. So recordings are coming out in last few days.
And she was a Ukrainian refugee, right?
Yeah, she is a young woman, 23 years old girl, Irania, who is running away from war from Ukraine and coming to America to seek safety. Okay, she works in a pizza place and then she does lots of other jobs, and then she's on the train in the evening. play the clip, brother.
Yes, bringing it on now. It is disturbing. I have to blur this part because of the YouTube policy, which is not to show violence, act of violence on YouTube, but we are showing it for the news purpose, and hence this is blurred. So now she doesn't even know what has happened to her. That probably she has been stabbed maybe multiple times, like 4 or 5
Three,
times.
three times. Not stopped, like slit the throat, man. So go back to a little bit beginning. Go back to the little
And
beginning of
okay,
the video.
okay.
So the gentleman on the back. So this is, he's sitting there. The moment she gets on the train, she sits here. I can't, my mouse is not moving on your thing. So she's sitting there on the phone. Gentleman pulls up the I don't know what kind of knife is that, pulls up the knife, and then he just goes after her neck.
And a lot of people are saying don't call him gentleman. A murdering man. I agree. He's
Yeah.
not a gentleman.
Yeah. So didn't know what. Anyway, so he goes I think it's 3 times. You can see in the clip, okay? And so play the clip little bit, brother. So after, oh no, I don't think you've got that part. Let me just show that part in here.
So after that he walks and everybody, and yes, the first and second and third, but after that he
Okay.
walks in the train
Yeah, let me just
and
take you down.
nothing happens.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna
Oh, oops.
not
Sorry, I was removing down the
I
video.
meant your video. I was gonna take your video down for a second.
Yeah.
Let me put this video.
Okay.
Okay, so this is afterwards, okay? So this clip is 49 seconds. Look at her face. She couldn't even pick the, oh, I'm not sharing screen. I apologize. Let me go back a little bit. I thought my thing was on the screen. Okay. So look at her face. This is after she's been slit 3 times, okay? She is so small. She's so small, okay? 23 years old, very young woman. Just couldn't even figure out what happened right now. And she's shocked. She sees blood, okay? Doesn't know what to do, covers her face. This man is walking around. This man is walking around, okay? So she's gonna fall now because she's so small. See, she's so small. She just fall between the chair and the rail. And then it goes on for next 20, almost 20 seconds, okay? You can see she's still alive. Her hand is moving there. There is no one. Like, there is a clip, apparently Twitter took it down yesterday, but where my mouse is, the blood is running down from there. You can even see the blood like start running here, okay?
And sister, you can't show blood on YouTube as well. So
Okay.
that's why it cannot be shown.
Okay, so, and this man in the red hoodie tells people, I got the white girl, I got the white girl. And stop sharing. Let me share the other clip. So I'm in hospital, okay, waiting for this cardioversion thing. And then I see this girl is being, so clips came up, okay? Clips are circulating. This girl is being, her throat is being slotted. So this is the clip I saw, okay, while I'm in hospital. So look at the clip. There are 5 people in the video. 5 people plus the murderer. 5 of them. No one is helping.
Don't play.
No, this is edited. So she's like,
Okay.
see, this gentleman just walked past by her. He walked past by her. Nothing. Lady, is lovely on her phone. Three more people are sitting in the back. No one is going and helping her. In next aisle, there is a gentleman with a green top. After this man in the red hoodie shouts, "Oh, I got the white girl, I got the white girl." That gentleman comes, and at that stage, blood is already rushing out, okay? It's like very sad. Like 5 people are there. No one is bothering to step into, like, are you okay? What's happening? No one is calling 911. There is an idiot is just recording what's happening. So the man in green top comes and he's just like takes his shirt off to try to help the woman. But those videos are, because like I think Twitter policy or something, those videos are not up on Twitter anymore. Like, what happened to humanity? You see Charlie Kirk's video, people are rejoicing. And then young generation is saying, "Oh, I am happy. I am happy. I wouldn't undo this." 5 people are just watching young girl is being murdered. She's not like, she's in the shock. She's not even screaming. Imagine, like, she's so shocked. None of those 5 people are on the recording showing that they are helping her. None of those 5 people. What happened? Doesn't matter is he's immigrant or not. Doesn't matter what is his background. Oh, because someone is arrested for 19 times, he was in jail for 5 years. That doesn't mean when people see someone else is being harmed, that doesn't mean they just sit back and then watch it or record it. Please don't fall into the lines of like, oh, because of his past. Yeah.
By the way, some people are really stupid. This is a metro camera, uh, and he's like, this guy is really an idiot, right? Or is he pretending to be an idiot? One of the two is correct. But anyhow, uh, that's what it is. So we have come to a point where I was saying that when I was looking at the European attacks on young girl, and I was like, why Europeans are not helping those children and they're walking by them. It's the same in America as well then. So there's no point in saying, oh, it's Europeans. It's the same in America. But what's the problem I see there is all of these 5 people who are sitting are all from the same ethnical background.
Brother, doesn't matter what is your color. There is something, okay, in us should say, what I just saw is wrong. What do I can do to step in to help? Doesn't matter you
Why?
are white, doesn't matter you are black, doesn't matter you are brown. You just seen someone's throat is being slitted. How, like, what kind of mother are you? Just watching that and walking by. The gentleman with the gray top, you just bypassed a woman whose throat is just being cut.
Because
What
his
kind of
idea is
people
to
do
get
you
out of
live
that
at home?
location.
I really concerned for the people they share life with at home. Like, doesn't matter for me who is the person. Like, in my life, I had to stop a couple of times to do CPR in certain occasions, okay? In my mind, it never crossed my mind that does the person have headscarf? Does the person is black colored? What is the gender? It never crossed in my mind. I'm just thinking Someone just needs emergency help. Just stuck. And I've got a couple of people in the backstage waiting. I really don't want to be in a live stream where I'm complaining about things, but this is like outrageous. You see someone is being harmed and you rejoice or you stand back. There is actually not difference. Celebrating and just standing back, doing nothing is not difference in my mind. I'm just going to take a couple of people in the background. Are you okay with that, brother?
Yeah, sure.
Did you want to say anything? I don't want to like kind of throw my feelings on you. It's just like,
No, you already said, you have already expressed my feelings as well, so I don't need to add anything. But yeah, if I say anything, it will not be as good as you already described. So all good.
hello. Hello. Smith, are you able to use your lips and say something? If not, actually you removed.
No, I covered it. I covered him. I don't want him to do some nasty stuff. So
Okay.
I have a lot of people who do nasty stuff.
Okay, let's take the next person who is on the line.
You won't be able to see him, but he is up there. So let's hear his voice first.
I was gonna take at the stage this person.
Okay.
But it's not coming to the stage.
No, he's on the stage, sister. He's on the stage. You just cannot see him. So yes, Mr. Halabul.
Yes, Adam Seeker. Hello.
Yes.
I love
Sir.
you very much. I love you very much. I cannot talk English properly. I explain in Hindi. आदम सिकर मैं आपको बहुत बहुत पसंद करता हूँ.
Okay, my
आपका
friend, this is
चैनल
an
में आने
English
के
channel. This is an English channel, brother. Thank you so very much for liking us. Do you
okay
have to
okay
say
okay bro.
anything about this particular subject, or if you can't speak English, then please, we'll have to excuse
Okay
us.
okay no problem. I love you very much. Okay, I will leave this conversation. Okay, thank you.
It's good that you've got some fans out there, brother.
Yeah, but those friends are expressing love on a live YouTube. So yeah.
So can we have this Smith back on the stage? Let's see. Because he's still in the background. Hello. Sir or ma'am, are you able to speak? I'm taking that silent as no, so I will remove you from the stage. If you decided to speak, just write in the private chat that you want to speak, so we put you on the screen.
So I would say anybody who lives in a country where you have the right to bear arms, you should bear arms. There are certain countries where constitutionally or by law you do not have the right to bear arms, but I would say don't live in those countries. Get out and go to a country where you have the right to bear arms.
Brother, where can people go? It's their home. Like, I was speaking to a brother whose family is in Syria, Christian family in Syria, and what is happening to them. And then I said, like, okay, what can we do to help them to come here and then apply for asylum or anything? What can we do? And then he turned to me and then he said, it's their home. They are like in their 80s, they are in their 90s. Where are they gonna come? They never traveled outside of the country. So Like it's
Yeah. I'm not talking about these 80s and 90s people, quite frankly, seriously. When I say stuff for my
young
youth,
people.
who are the bearer of the next generation, the people who are in 20s and 30s and maximum 40s. That's the crowd that I speak to, because they are going to bring up the change of the next generation. And I always tell them that you should bear arms. It depends on your country. Some countries allow you to bear a gun, some country allows you to bear a knife. So have something.
Yeah, in England,
And
it's against law. I cannot even have pepper spray with me. And if someone attacked me and if I harm them, I'm accountable for that by law.
yeah, you are accountable for that in any country, but the court will decide whether it was in self-defense or not, right? So the problem that I do not like about UK is you do not have the right to bear arms. You cannot have a knife, you cannot
Not
have a
even
gun,
pepper
you cannot
spray.
have a pepper spray. But the criminals have guns, but the criminals have knife. I've seen so many incidents on X where in UK the criminals are attacking using knives. And the only thing, and one of them was a dad with a child in a pram, and he was stabbed in his neck in UK, and he had nothing to protect himself. Why? Why the world has gone to a place where a criminal can have a weapon, whereas a normal human being who's living as a normal person cannot bear arms? This is just so insane. So you do not have the right to protect your own life
So
against these criminals?
so I forgot the name of the sport. There is a sport like you got this big stick, you hit the ball. What is that sport called?
Hockey, hockey.
Maybe. So it
There's
has
a ice hockey, there's a hockey, and there's so
no,
many types of.
it has like big, very big stick, and then you hit the ball. So I remember police to tell me if I have that in the house. I said, no, why? He said, well, if I have that in the house, and I don't play that sport and I harm someone, they enter the house. So that was occasion I had a couple of people got into the house. I was just like not hiding, yeah, hiding in the balcony to like figure out what's happening. So if I have that stick and I'm not playing that sport, so that goes as crimes. So if I hit someone with that stick, because so that's like intentionally I am buying that equipment to harm someone if I'm not playing that sport. So even like those very basic things are like against law when it comes to so-called self-defense.
So
um,
UK is stupid then. So somebody breaks into my house. So there is a very standard law which is called a castle law
Baseball
everywhere.
bat,
It's
yeah, it's a bad, yeah, these things, yeah,
baseball ban.
yeah.
So so even in Pakistan, there is this law is there which is called the castle law. Castle law is that your house is a castle. In Pakistan, you know, it's a third world country, everybody knows that. But in the castle law, if somebody breaks into your house, breaks into like it he breaks the door, you need to understand that you did not invited him in, he breaks into your house, the castle law allows you to harm the person, full stop.
No, that so you can, if you harm someone, uh you committed crime. And I saw a clip actually a few weeks ago, just a few weeks ago, where this person entered in someone's house, and then person called the police came in, and because the one who kind of entered someone else's house didn't steal anything, so police is not doing anything about it. Police says, oh well, he didn't steal anything. And then the person who called the police and then said, well, my house, like someone stepped into my house without my permission, all that. And then that person is actually being charged for causing stress to the person who entered the house. It was like, oh, it was on the news like just a few weeks ago.
What kind of a stupid law is this?
um I'm gonna share something else.
Why do people live in UK anymore? Like why can't they just like
it, it is home, it is
how,
home.
what kind of, if it is home, what kind of people are they electing into the government to have this kind of stupid laws?
It is home. So there is this clip. I saw it earlier. I want to just play a little bit of it. Gives us the perspective of what kind of humans we are engaging with. You don't need to be Einstein. This is a Mr. Muslim. Okay. Ray Yusuf. Listen.
This is a message to all the Muslims here about this Charlie Kirk assassination. I see a lot of Muslim influencers coming on now and being like, oh, yeah, this assassination was wrong. Divergent political views, even against us, should be tolerated. We send our condolences out to us. Shut up, shut your mouth. You know what you're doing. You are literally committing shirk. You are getting on your knees and you are submitting to the empire when you should only be submitting to Allah. This is a test. They are testing us. They are trying to read the temperature. They're like, yeah, we're bombing 7 different Muslim countries. And oh yeah, we just bombed Doha and the peace negotiators there. And oh man, if they're not too mad about it, and they're still willing to put on the mask just like COVID and kiss our ass, even though we're got snipers now in Gaza, literally shooting children for fun and bragging about it on Instagram. Hey, maybe we'll bomb Karachi too. And hey, let's bomb Kashmir, and hey, maybe Cairo, and who else can we bomb? Let's bomb Somalia. Let's bomb everybody. They won't do a thing about it. They'll just come on and kiss some more ass. Do you see what's happening here? This is the new 9/11. This is a test. They are testing us. They are testing the Ummah. Just like they did on 9/11, they sent a whole army after us. Well, the army's on us now. Now they're testing, hey, I think it's going to lie down and take it. If we fail this test and we bend over backwards for these fucking scumbags, these devils, more people are going to die. They've got think tanks that have planned this out. They've got more eggs waiting to hatch, and they are just testing our reaction. And if you are giving them the reaction they want, then you are responsible, directly responsible, not just complicit, but responsible for more Muslim deaths and more humiliation. Malcolm X, he's my hero. There's a big picture of him on the wall. Gaddafi's right above him. All these African heroes are right here. Muhammad Ali is right there. This is a hall of heroes. None of these brothers would have given into this. They would have seen right through this, especially Malcolm. He was brilliant. You don't have to be a genius to figure this out, folks. They literally killed this guy
Even
on
listen
the
to
day
this
of
guy.
9/11. And Bibi came out himself.
It's so painful to even listen to this
So,
scum of the earth.
so see, a man who got shot, who cares? Don't fall into this. This is like they're planning to harm us. It's all about us. They're coming after us.
Like seriously, I think the world should come after them now. Really, let's like prove them that they are coming after them. Like they enjoy the freedoms and this thing in a non-Muslim country where they can bark like a dog, and then they accuse others.
Okay, I've got to
It's
step
like,
in, brother. I'm assuming clearly you don't have a dog, right?
no, I do not have it.
Dogs bark for a reason. Someone is at the door. Your dog barks. There is something is moving, should not be moving. They bark. Oh, there is someone like they feel the tension. They bark. There are certain groups out there, follow the religion of pieces. They don't need any reason. They just do it.
I'm so sorry to all the dogs. These people bark like a mad dog. I think that's better. But yeah. By the way, you brought up this message of this idiot. Hey, Mr. Idiot, listen to me very carefully. Hide your faces. Listen, the day your Allah will show his face, I'm gonna show my face. Otherwise, your Allah is such stupid idiot God that you have, who mocks each and every religious belief system, especially the triune nature of our Lord Jesus Christ. So shut up. And if you want to have a debate, you can have a debate. Go bring your best mufti. Just 2 weeks ago, I did a debate with a mufti. He was crying like a baby in less than 5 minutes. This is the reality of you and your Muslims and muftis. I'm not scared of any mufti to have a debate with me. But you know what? I am actually scared of the people who have guns who sits 200 feet away, 500 feet away and shoot like a bitch. I'm sorry to use this language. Excuse my French. Why? Because they don't have the guts to have a discussion, debate, or a real fight in face to face. That is why. Otherwise, I don't care about any mufti in the world. Bring him on. Let's see. Your mufti will going to start crying in less than 20 minutes. That's a promise. And I said 20 minutes because here in the US, you guys have timed discussions. Otherwise, my style of discussion, 10 minutes. I make them cry. That's the reality of it. So stop your idiotic statements. Sorry, sister.
I'm just speaking from personal experiences. Allah, I know you are kind of, your face is all right enough, okay? You wouldn't have any problem to hide your face. But I know Allah is not handsome enough to show his face, brother. So we are gonna wait for very, very, very long time. I want to.
You said eventually Allah is going to show his face.
No, he's not gonna show his face.
Oh, you said you were gonna wait very, very long time. So I was like, maybe eventually we'll be able to see his face.
No,
So
no, we will wait very long time, and it will never happen because he's not handsome enough. So I want to. So there is this. What is he called?
Yeah, you have a
Muslim
before we go.
cohort.
Your phone has a theme on it. I can see that. What is this? Wow, where did you get this? Nice. It looks sexy.
You think it's sexy? And this is what we have for Muhammad. Yeah, those are the stickers. If anyone wants it, drop me email. I'll post it to you.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I was gonna point out something, but I've got someone in the backstage. Let me just put that person on the screen, and then take on the screen and then see, and then I'll show you what I wanted to show you. Hello. John, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
John, your internet is very bad.
Yeah, your internet is coming from Yemen or something, Saudi Arabia.
I've got a connection here, so it's just a quick one. You can't
John, I'm finding it's very difficult to hear what you are saying. I know sound is coming, but I'm finding very difficult to kind of hear the words. Would you be able to try turning off your camera? That might help with the internet quality.
Okay, just how do I do that?
I love to give you a platform to express what you want to express, but your sound is very bad. So I am gonna remove you down, and so you can call in by turning off your camera, and then we try like that. Right now your internet is not very helpful. Are you able to do that?
I don't think he knows how to do that.
Okay, he left. I'll give him a few seconds for him to come back, and then once he's back, we'll see if he was able to turn it off or not. So we take it from there.
So in the meantime, you were about to say something. I'm sorry, I saw the picture and I was pleasantly surprised.
Why are you surprised, brother?
Because you take this picture with you everywhere you go.
Yeah, it's on my phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was pleasantly surprised that you carry this in your hand every day in and out.
I don't want anyone to steal my phone, but those are the kind of stickers I have. As I said, I'm not advertising the brother who made it, but anyone needs it, drop me email. Or other thing is you can do is, so those are stickers like you can stick them on the phone, or by accidentally while you are in the mosque, by accidentally it just falls on the floor by accidentally, and then it sticks on the floor. Or while you are just passing through street light, by accident, it's just like with your hand you take the sticker out, and then by accident it sticks on the
There are a lot of accidents you are describing over here.
a lot of accidents can happen. But what I was gonna do is I was gonna show actually. This is, a guy called Muslim cowboy.
Yeah, I have heard him
A
in the past.
convert to Islam. I don't know if his brain was normal before Islam, but his brain is not that much normal anymore. So this is the tweet. He put it up yesterday.
Oh. Charlie, oh my goodness. And do I need to read it?
You can read it.
Charlie wanted to end Islam, something ended. It just wasn't Islam. How did Charlie wanted to end Islam? He was talking about moralities. How?
See, I hope he suffers and then doesn't make it, so he can suffer more. So this is Mr. Muslim, okay? This is Mr. Muslim. Rejoicing, not only rejoicing, but praying and wishing that that person continues to suffer. And yeah, this is a good thing.
And then they say Islam is peace.
Yeah.
Like really.
I see this thing, like this is, if I remember correctly, this is the very gentleman who is, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be wrong. He is the one who in a debate kind of did this sign to apostate prophet. Is that the same gentleman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, yes.
So someone convert into Islam and that's what they think. And this is like, it is not even being announced that he's dead.
He was dead instantaneously, right over there, because it severed his main artery. Unlike Muhammad, who suffered for 3 years before he died in agony and the pain, Charlie Kirk died almost instantaneously. But that's not the point. He died. A life ended.
I'll tell you something. He is in the hands of Lord Jesus Christ. Courageous Christian brother. Courageous Christian brother. And we could all learn lots of things from him. I usually literally get very annoyed when I share people's social media posts or emails, all those kind of things. But I'm putting those posts so that you can all see the fruit of Islam. This is the fruit of Islam, okay? And people think this guy is involved with dawah. Adam Sika, you read the message, you read these 2 tweets. Are you convinced that what is the possibility after reading this and just forget you don't know anything about Islam? What is the possibility that you will become a Muslim if you didn't know anything about Islam?
If I'm a human being with morals, I will be like, this is a cult.
not with morals, human being with brain.
Oh yes, sorry.
This is
My
like
bad.
really that bad, like, and you like just go to internet and then check, like, from Yasir Qadi to all those Muslim Dawa people. Just disgusting. I'm gonna put someone on the screen in the background.
He's imitating the name of Charlie, so
Hello.
Hey guys, yeah, it's not my name, but I just wanted to say that there will be 1,000 Charlies, a million Charlies, a billion Charlies that will come out after what happened, and I am so sorry for him, his family. I don't know what to say, really. And I mean, the girl that was stabbed, and recently there was another guy near a town where I live. He was shot while a father was dropping her daughter to the school and walking back, and this guy was painting uh, free Palestine stuff on a wall, and he said, "What are you doing?" And he just shot him. Um, I mean, what is this world coming to, man? This is just crazy.
absolutely.
What can we do? We are not the violent people here. It's wokeism, Islam, and the left that's combined together, and they don't have anything in common. But still, one thing in common that seems to be is now violence. Want to kill
No, no,
everybody.
Sister Hatun might disagree with me, but they have a lot of things in common. And one of them
Wokeism,
is one
wokeism,
of
and
them,
Islam.
yes,
Adam.
and yes, one of them is feelings that you can
Yeah.
say anything about, I can say anything about you, but you cannot say anything about my belief system. This is common between both of them. So they
Yeah,
both believe in censorship, that
intolerance.
they are allowed to say whatever they want to, but you cannot.
Intolerance, right? They basically have intolerance in common, and that is what they're using to censor everything and terrorize, so people cannot come and speak.
Yes, and then they have the sexual immoralities common in both of them. The Muhammad and Islam has so many sexual immoralities. Even the word marriage has been changed in Islam to a contract, where you make a contract with a woman. So sexual immoralities are also very common. They want to do whatever type of sexual immoralities they would like to. Even raping in Islam is not considered rape, it's just considered adultery. All the punishments are according to adultery, and that's it. And if you want to do adultery, just have a nikahul muta if you are a Shia, or nikahul misyar if you are a Sunni. So your adultery will not be considered adultery. So they have the sexual immoralities is also common in both of them without any difference. It's just they have different names for it.
Adam, what is the meaning of nikah in Arabic?
Nikah means sex in reality, but
What
in
is the meaning
Islam,
of aurat in Arabic?
the private part
And what is ujrat?
is the pay that you
Exactly.
take
So
after
how is this
you.
marriage? This is paid sex.
Yes, but like I'm talking about as in general terms, and I know what you are saying, but I'm talking about in general terms because nikah, even though it means sex, but in fact it is used in terms in reference to marriage in Islam, and the reason being is that when you talk about zawaj or azwaj or zawj, all of these terms are couple terms, like two. Like it cannot be between three and four and five. Muhammad changed the marriage to be between three women, four women, and one man. So the term nikah, which is a couple thing, like just like couple cannot be three or four. Muhammad needed to have a different word to be used for marriage, and hence he used the most obvious term which he likes, and that is sex. And but right now we are not talking about terms and all. We are
Yeah, I'm
talking about
sorry.
what is common in them, and that's
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Um, it is sad, but maybe if a year ago or something, I would say, yeah, there is not much commonality between woke and Islam, because the moment Islam is in power, all these blue hair, green hair individuals, fatties for Palestine, trans for Palestine, they are all gonna live under the Islam, and there won't be life for them. But I think now I'm in the stage of agreeing with Adam Seeker. Both of these groups have something in common, and yes, their feelings are very sensitive. Their feelings are very sensitive, but their commonality is they hate Lord Jesus Christ. They hate true God so much, so they unite against him. That's what it is. So you,
And that's the third point.
yeah,
That's the third point.
you hate God so much and true God so much, you ally with everyone else who hates him. And it is sad, like, I never met Charlie Kirk. He's not like someone who I went to Botanic Garden or anything. But you get to see from the videos how much he loves the Lord. Courageous brother. How much he loves the Lord. Not only he loves the Lord and full stop, but he loves the people who are made in his image so much that he travels from one place to other place to tell people, have open debates and discussions with people, to have conversations.
That's all he was looking for, was to have a good, intelligent conversation.
Yeah.
And they don't have answers. And
Yeah.
so what do? They shoot him.
Yeah, like I am here to debate. Like even in Utah thing, like in the beginning of thing, he says, bring your best lips, bring the best arguments this university can produce. And in the 10th, the banner says like, prove me wrong. I am not correct in everything. I am here to have the debate and discussion. Correct me if I am wrong. No one should be murdered because of their view. Like this idiot Muslim cowboy, he's hoping for another human being to suffer and continue to suffer. But in my heart, I'm not saying, okay, someone needs to go and murder this guy. All I'm saying, oh, this guy really, really need to repent and turn to Jesus.
Look,
But
even a goat can tell, God cannot be who calls for murder. It cannot be God.
well, according to those people, yeah, that's their God. Gun is their God. And of course, teachings of Allah and Muhammad. So people have their worldly made gods, and it is like I'm disturbed. I'm disturbed that it's a big loss to us, but also I'm very much aware like he's very much welcomed to the arms of Lord Jesus Christ. You think practical side of it, like he's got like very young family. Not only he's got young family, but his heart was like pouring up for Lord Jesus Christ. But Bert doesn't deserve him, didn't deserve him.
Well, we needed him more than anything, deserve or not. But, there are other people who wanted people like him, more of them around. And I think you guys are doing a great job.
And if anyone thinks like, oh yeah, this is gonna scare people off, and then we are all gonna shut up, I'll tell you from experience, nope. It does make something in the hearts of people, and then people look at these things and then say, that is wrong. I need to find more resources. I need to come up with more ideas and then continue.
I just drove by a place where there is an ICE detention center, and there are people. I'm almost like on my that go there and talk to these guys, and what are you guys doing?
in a sense, like to evangelize the ICE detainees, or
No, they are basically talking about no arrests by ICE for illegals and for others. And
well,
I'm not like
it is no one's fault if ICE didn't learn from UK. You could give all those ICE detainees hotels and all those kind of things, but you choose to put them in a detention centers. So it's not fair to them. You know, people come to the country illegally. You are not providing them 5-star hotels. That's just not fair.
it is
Oh,
not.
so 5-star hotels are required now?
Huh?
Oh yeah.
5-star hotels are required now?
In UK, yeah. If when they get the housing, so they move out from the 5-star hotels. But yeah, that's America should learn that from UK, so that you get more illegal immigrants.
I have seen a hotel in one of the towns here, and there are multiple of these that basically they're totally taken over by the city, by whichever other authority that it is, and they just house all kinds of immigrants that come to these so-called sanctuary states. But I think this needs to stop. This needs to turn back, and this is a turning point with what happened with Charlie. And I think all of us, a lot of us, are now just going to feel really, really strongly about pushing back.
Yeah. It helps you to see the world differently, and your value freedom becomes very important. If you think very, very practical reasons, like Christ come to set us free, and human beings through guns, through threat of prisons or canceling all those kind of things, they are trying to take your freedom away from you, and not acceptable. Those things gives more birth to more Charlies.
No, we are not just things that you can just kill.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work that way.
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you.
God bless you. Do you want to make any comment before I take the next caller in, brother?
No, he's right. But enough is enough. I understand. But I would also like to encourage people to do something about it. Yeah, do something.
Don't leave it as a slogan. Don't leave it as a slogan. Hello. Viking lady, I can hear your heartbeat. Boom, boom, boom. Hitting the mic.
Hello. I just had to make sure it was me that you were saying hello to. Sorry if
your sound is not as clear as it's supposed to be. Do you need to adjust the mic?
No.
Okay, it's better.
Let me see if my headset, if I can find it.
It looks like mic is just in front of your heart, and beep beep beep, like dum 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 dum, or whatever that sound is, like it's coming from there.
Sister, you can make a lot of sound from your mouth. Seems like it. Wow, perfect.
That's because I'm trying to move my computer right now, so that I can get a little bit closer.
Advice is just remove the mic, or other advice is fix your earphones plug. So good advices in the chat. See, you learn lots of things from one another. You give people the platform to speak and verbalize instead of go and getting the first gun.
So, now I found my head. Just a second.
Okay, your sound is not doing right. It's not helping. Let's try again.
Not in yet. Moment.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, don't take it as disrespectful, sister.
No.
I'm gonna take you down, and I'm gonna give you another chance to jump in. Okay, and leave the stream, jump in, and then we see if it's gonna work in that way, because sound is uncomfortable to here. Yeah. Meantime, Adam Sika,
Meantime, you're making me look so bad, by the way.
what do you mean?
Yeah, because like when I do my streams in my Urdu channel, I only speak with Muslims and not non-Muslims. And you are welcoming everyone to speak, and seems like people are now going to say to me that you should do that as well.
If someone is making themselves available and calling in, they are very welcome to call in. So, and then you take it from there. So, we are compromising. Let's say the two live streams we are doing together, we are compromising. So,
Compromising.
Muslims are very much welcome to call in, especially that Islam is the truth or something, that like the gentleman who wants like us not alive, he's very welcome to call in.
Yeah, but what happens is in my Urdu channel is that if I allow the non-Muslims to jump in, my backstage will be full forever. So
Yeah.
no Muslim will be able to ever join
But
in.
get like 10,000 of live stream views in that. So I'm like this small nobody here. So if anyone wants to call in, call me out, have a debate or discussion, you are very welcome. Working lady, let's hear your heartbeat.
Better.
Is it better? I don't think
Same issue. No, same issue.
Maybe I need to reboot my machine.
You need a better headphone, sister.
Afford it. My machine. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
What did you say?
I don't know what you said.
I doubt.
Okay, I'm gonna take you down. Not that because I'm hearing like live, your heart is beating there, but yeah, sound is really not helpful. So, okay, she will reboot, be back in few minutes.
So, sister, we are in a day which is 9/11.
Yes.
As in the date. And I want to speak about that just a little bit before we close.
Go ahead, brother.
You know, I met a person this year who was in the building when the first plane crashed. On the same building. And the way he describes his experience, it is just so shocking. And
what is the experience?
So, you know, a lot of people says that there are a lot of incidents when people got late to their offices and all. And I was talking to the person, I was like, listen, every day, so many people get late to their work. The thing is, you will only realize those people who got late that day because that day some incident happened. Otherwise, it's just very normal that 10% of people will be late to work. It's very normal. And same is the case with this person. He got delayed for work. And he missed an exit, got stuck in traffic, and got delayed. He parked his car in the parking lot underneath in the basement, came up, and there was a blast. There was a earth-shattering blast. And he and many on the ground floor were thinking, and secondly, he did not go to his floor straight up because he had to put a post down there on the ground floor. There are boxes there where you put your post. And he went to ground floor explicitly, and he is like, if he was in the elevator, the elevators came down and blasted open, and he's like, he missed that particular blast with a few seconds. And he went to put the post in and heard the blast. dramatic blast, and his experience was that the blast was a bomb in the basement, not in the top of the floor, it's in the basement. And a lot of people were thinking it's in the basement. So instead of going out, he went inside the building towards the opposite direction of the basement, because in the mind he heard the blast in the basement of another building a year ago, and he was and he saw people coming down from the stairs rushing outside, which caused him to come out on the outside. And now he realized something else is happening. And this is literally an experience which just devastates a person, because he came out and he saw a bam, and that was a body. He heard a bam, and the body was splattered on the road. And he said he looked up, and there was another person. He was looking at him, and he looked at his eyes, and he looked at his eyes, and they both stared at each other for a split second or something. And then there was another bam. And after that, he said that he was not able to move. And somebody else literally dragged him away from the building. Literally, he was just stuck there. He just couldn't move. His legs were not able to support his body, and he was not able to move. And he saw all that with his own eyes, right there, right then. This is the kind of like he gave me a very long story, but I'm just giving you a very short version of it. That that things remains with you forever and ever, even though you survived that particular incident.
Yeah.
And 4 of his friends burned in that building. And if he was not delayed by 16 minutes, he would have been with them on that floor. That's how crazy it is.
It's practically, like, when you think about it, it will be very difficult to live with knowing, like, well, 3,000 people died and you are the one, like, who survived from things. Anyway.
And Muslims are now creating a conspiracy theory that it was all a setup.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I did hear that.
Like, really speaking, it's just these conspiracy theory makers are just unbelievable.
People have no like they have no conscience to take responsibility of certain things. Okay, I've got 2 people in the background. Let me just take them in each. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, sound is good.
Oh,
Who are you, ma'am?
I was just on the chat looking at your message saying that you take me and I couldn't get back to the picture. Yeah, Hatun. I just wanted to ask, I've only joined halfway through because I only just saw that you were doing something, but obviously I'm devastated by the death of Charlie Kirk. I think what's happened is awful. I've Wikipedia'd him because I shared his things on Facebook quite a lot because he was pro-life and supported a lot of the same things I did and was very good at explaining his reasoning. And some of the things that is apparently done in his life, if Wikipedia is true, I don't necessarily agree with. Like, he said that the election had been stolen, which I don't know if that's definitely true. And stuff like that. But I think his death is a massive, massive loss. But I just wanted to ask you as well, because when I joined the stream, you were talking about asylum hotels and stuff. and I find it really hard to know what to think, because there's I'm just worried. You know, I've got Christian friends who are saying they're going to vote reform now, and yet Nigel Farage can't differentiate between Christians who are fleeing places like Iran and Iraq, quite rightly, and might be in asylum hotels if they're lucky enough to get that far. And then I see there's a guy I follow on X called Dr. Magaluf, I think is called, or Magaluf, something like that. And he shared, he's an Arab background guy. I'm not quite sure all his background, but he shares about how oppressive Islam is and how dangerous it is. And he was saying, or he posted a video clip on X where there was two of the Islamic Brotherhood people who were saying to each other, all we need to do to take over the UK is go there as like refugees and immigrants, saying like it's a set strategy of the Muslim Brotherhood and probably other extremist groups is to try and flee as apparent refugees. And then not many years ago, but probably back in 2019 or so, I heard like that corrupt Muslim officials within the UN and other agencies are actually stopping the genuine asylum seekers, like the Christians who need to flee, from getting to the UK in favour of extremists, or at least just stopping the Christians. So I just wondered, because I can trust your input a bit more, what you think of parties like Reform and Nigel Farage. Yeah, he's got some good points, but he would probably be quite racist to you.
First of all, purpose of the live stream wasn't kind of intentionally focus on what's happening in UK with the illegal immigrants or anything. Purpose 9/11, Charlie Kirk, and young Ukraine lady, and how they murdered, and people celebrate it and they are happy about it. Something in human heart is simply missing.
Yeah.
And regarding the Charlie Kirk, doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter. He says election is stolen. He says no, election is not stolen. Doesn't matter to me. He says Hatuntash is trash or she's okay. Doesn't matter whatever he says. No one has right to take someone else's life because they disagree what he says. He gives everyone mic. You go and take the mic and then express your thoughts and your concerns and have debate and discussion. So that's where I stand. Like it's not only like Charlie Kirk is courageous Christian man. Therefore, yeah, it kind of affects me as a Christian personally to know that a brother who loves the Lord and loves the people God made in his image, being murdered publicly, and it's been recorded.
Yeah.
In the intention of like setting example. I think that is not acceptable. Line is being crossed. So regarding the asylum hotels and political parties, I don't care. I don't care who you vote. Your conscience needs to be clear because you will be accountable for the things you've done. Okay, your conscience needs to be clear. But I know I have helped Christians in Muslim countries, especially ex-Muslims, whose life was in danger. I helped them to enter UK or enter Europe and seek asylum. You know how does it work? You go to embassy and you express to embassy that your life is in danger. You don't pay £5,000 to human traffickers to enter the country. And when you, so that like, I cannot travel USA if I don't have valid visa. If sake of the argument, I passed through everything from Heathrow and entered USA without visa, they send me back at airport because I don't have valid visa to enter the country. That's how it is. So you don't enter a country if you don't have the right paperwork. That's very, very simple. It is against law to enter my house without my permission. Exactly the same thing. And the people who we voted to rule us, actually we didn't vote them to rule us, we voted so that they serve us. But they are paid to serve us and they are doing very bad job. I know Christians, ex-Muslim Christians who seek asylum in UK and they don't have a place to live. But I know people who enter the country and they live in 5-star hotel. I lived under the bridge. Because I could not afford to live in a hotel. But I know people who enter the country. I paid all my taxes, but I know people who enter the country lives in those 5-star hotels. Not only they live there, but they are provided for them. The things are being provided for them. I see there is something wrong. As government, it is your job to serve me and protect me. No one is protecting their owns. You are protecting more others. There are, like, just turn on the news and then you see certain things are being committed by people who do not have the same value with the country they entered, and they have right to stay. That is absolutely wrong. That is absolutely wrong. That's what I think. I know, for example, Turkish brother who I interviewed a couple of months ago, he burned the Quran outside of Turkish embassy. He entered the country to seek asylum. Okay? Government is doing nothing to protect him, yet government is doing things to protect the people who are attacking him.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just talking from my experience, okay? It is not right, and I have seen with my own eyes, it is not safe that young man with high, let's say, I don't know how to put it nicely, high sexual desires enter the country without their spouses and then think they can bring the same culture to the country. I don't want them. I don't want people my next door who makes me feel unsafe, because I know government is not protecting me. I don't want them. I don't want in a village hundred of illegals was willing to pay the human traffickers to enter the country and then have access to all, even access to like national historical places stuff. I don't want that. I don't feel safe. So that's another point. And there are lots of things. So on the political parties, your conscience needs to be clear who you serve or who you want to vote. But in my mind, the person who I give my vote for needs to willing to put me first, and then shows that he is willing to be service. Like, we look at the example of Lord Jesus Christ. He's the King of Kings, logic of cosmos. Didn't step in as prime minister or as king or as warrior, but he stepped into the world to serve, not to be served. So that's the difference. And doesn't matter like that doesn't matter. It is important. And yes, you are correct that one of the reasons for Islamic immigration is go and take over the countries. So Muslims, like, it's not only, yeah, Muslim scholars are discussing about it. I did live stream with Brother Truth Defender, where we looked at the Islamic sources where Muslims were telling the world what is their intention when they move to West. You convert, you do dawah, even like Adnan Rashid. He has a video, he says, oh, we are here because we want to do dawah. So they are here to do dawah. They are here to force people into Islam. They are here to blackmail people. If they are not doing that, then they are here to spy for their Islamic nations. So there are lots of things can be looked into. Do I think all of the Muslims are doing the same thing? I know that's what Islam teaches. I know that's what Islam teaches. And I know I am not safe knowing that someone came all the way from Morocco to murder me. And that person entered the country with a boat. So I know I don't feel safe when that happens. And if I feel not safe, how does the people who's got young kids should feel? But those are like different topics to discuss. Overall, Bible is my supreme authority. I need to pray, read my Bible, reflect what the Lord says, and make all the actions I do in the clear conscience. Things just don't look good, knowing that like I know a brother from Malaysia. Okay, he's waiting for his asylum application. It's been years. And meantime, he's been beaten and hurt. They cut his finger to torture him. And I know because he didn't pay money to human traffickers to enter the country, he's just waiting for the legal process to go through. Versus, I have seen the clips of people who fight for Hamas to enter the country and advocate their beliefs. And I believe it is wrong. There is something not right there. And government is willing to turn blind eye to it, and it's not acceptable. And don't take what I say as, oh, that's more trusted all at all. You've got to read the scripture, you've got to dig into things, and then you need to make and you are the one who is responsible the decisions you make.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. It's just difficult because my parents' church, they have asylum seekers who are in hotels or were in hotels. And they were saying they weren't being treated very well in the hotels. They're not allowed to cook for themselves. You're not supposed to help them. And they were from Iran. So I don't know. I hadn't asked them how they got there, whether it was on small boats or through the legal processes. I hadn't asked, but yeah, it's very difficult, isn't it?
Do you remember a few years ago, a guy in Liverpool?
Yeah.
On the Memorial Day, he was gonna go and then bomb the place where Memorial Day was taking place, but he stopped in front of the maternity hospital, and then guy on the taxi noticed that something was wrong, and then his bomb exploded. So that gentleman was identified as Christian. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So
and he had pictures regarding that baptism, all those kind of things. And not only that, he was living with Christians. He is acting like a Christian, attending the church. And what happened after that? People helped him to get his asylum. And then it turned up, actually, he was on Fridays, he was going to mosques to worship. So he pretended for years, he pretended that he's Christian, yet he went and did something under the name of Allah, in the name of Islam. So there is something called taqiyya.
Yeah.
And
allowed deception.
Yeah, Islam allows Muslims, Islam allows its followers to lie. So it is difficult to observe whether they really love Lord Jesus Christ or they are there for their signing paper, all those kind of things. But I'm just conscious of that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, because I know one of them, maybe you shouldn't judge too much, but I went to a church event and one of them was there, a male with an Elvis shirt on with half his chest exposed, and I thought, it doesn't seem very much like a persecuted Christian to be wearing that. But
I had a brother. I'm gonna kind of stop this conversation very soon because it's not something like I focus in my channel. But I just wanted to point out something. I had a brother. He was working he was doing translation for asylum seekers. And when their case goes on, so they need to come and then explain why they are claiming asylum. Okay. And this brother was from Iran, so he's like translating for the asylum seekers. And I remember talking to him, and then he said, it's exactly the same story for everyone. And he expressed, once he fed up just so much, he turned to the person who he was translating, and then he said, just give me different story, because I'm just translating exactly the same thing every time. So it is not very difficult for someone to put up on YouTube and then say, here, what you need to do. When you enter the UK, this is what you are going to say. I am Muslim. There is death penalty for apostasy, but I don't want to be Muslim. I become a Christian. I couldn't tell anyone. I read this verse in the Bible, and I don't feel safe. My family wanted to murder me, so I am here. I'm seeking asylum. Those things are not very difficult for people to memorize. If someone is willing to pay £5,000 to human traffickers, I am not sure whether I can trust the testimonies they are giving me. I will ask serious questions regarding what they are sharing with me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so just things doesn't look right, but we remember King of Kings, Lord Jesus Christ is on the throne, and he wants. Yeah, see, I'm very, very scared of this gentleman, Mohammed. I'm like not only scared your name is Mohammed, but like I'm scared that you think I'm scared of you. Provide wherever you want to meet, we can meet there, and then you can see when I see you, I'm so shaking. You can see that. And yeah, with those messages, you can see like I'm just falling in love with Islam, idiot. But anyway, sorry, sister. Now, regarding Charlie Kirk, doesn't matter what he thinks about what. No one has right to murder someone else because of their view, especially a man. Like, this makes it worse because he's giving people mic. He's the mic. Tell me what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've just asked my MP.
Are you frozen or?
She's frozen.
And
Muhammad Suhaib.
Mine is just anti-terror committee. Well, it's not anti-terror. It's oh, am I frozen?
Yeah. Start again. You ask your MP.
Yeah, to condemn Charlie Kirk's killing. And then I was at the March for Life on Saturday. Saturday in London. And I was just seeing some pictures from there. There was a pro-abortion lady stood there with a T-shirt on saying the only good pro-lifer is a dead pro-lifer.
I've seen that.
and ask him to condemn that as well.
Yeah, I'll tell. You know what I think? I don't think it is important to me that MP takes the mic and then says, "Oh yeah, what happened to Charlie Kirk is wrong." I don't care that much about that, because when Charlie Hebdo murders took place, everyone said, "This is wrong. We are all Charlie Hebdo." What happened now? Now we are all dhimmis. I don't need someone to is wrong. I need them to put together structure for me and follow that structure, what they can do to fix it. That's what we need. We don't need like people to say, "Oh, I'm sorry this happened, it should never happen." That doesn't fix it. A man is being murdered who's got a family by people who simply disagree with his words, not his actions, with his words. It's just anyway, I'm gonna Adam, do you wanna kind of make any comment before I send sister Ruth out, kick her out from the live stream?
No,
that
it's all
is
good.
full
Thank you.
freedom of speech. You just kick people out. See, that's how it works.
That's all right.
Thank you very much for calling in.
No problem, thanks.
Sorry, I wasn't very helpful. Adam Sika, did you want to make any other points on 9/11? Because that's very important. And
No, that's it. But Devi Bulan is here. I can see in the backstage. She was a jihadi, you know that? Before she accepted Christ.
I didn't know she was jihadi. I don't think I know her. Do I know her?
You might know her with the name Lindsay. So she was about to explode a bomb before.
Yes, I know her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the backstage if you want to take her.
Okay, let me take first Viking lady. I'll take them with the calling order.
Okay, let's see if it works now.
It's a little bit better, but still I can hear the heartbeats. Go on, sister.
Well, I entered your stream a little bit late, so maybe what I want to say has already been said. So just knock me down and kick me out if it does. But first of all, I want to say one thing that Voltaire said. I don't agree with what you say, but I agree to protect your right to speak.
Yeah.
That's basically what Charlie Kirk did. He let everyone step up to the mic as it is, change my opinion. And people were like we see also in live streams with Muslim, when he answered them, they didn't like the answer. They were always trying to debate like they do in Muslim Christian live streams. Then they go and speak about something else. And that way, a lot of the liberals in America says, well, he didn't know what to answer. No, but if you have a topic, you stick to the topic. What happened yesterday, I think that the man or woman, as we don't know who it was, made a major mistake. First of all, I think he didn't even finish the thought what just happened before he entered into the heavenly kingdom, because that shot was just horrific. But what he did, or she did, was make a widow and two young children, age 1 and 3, fatherless. But Kirk was greeted by God and say, "Welcome, my faithful servant."
Yeah.
Because Charlie was never missing a chance to use the Bible to back up what he said. And when I entered, you were talking about how lefties and Vogism and Islam all works together. Like they have the same pinpointers and they have the same strong hate towards everyone who actually dare to stand on the firm ground and the foundation that Jesus Christ is Lord. Because you can talk about Muhammad, they will not be aggressive. You can talk about Taliban, they will not be aggressive.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of summarize what you said because your voice is breaking. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are expressing that I did listen. Let me just remember. Oh my god. Yeah, you are expressing how Charlie Kirk was giving people mic to express their views, and how uniqueness of unity in woke and left comes together. Woke left and Islam comes together to celebrate the suffering of someone else. And you pointed out that Charlie has 2 young kids. He's married like only 4 years ago now. And sad. It's sad, but yeah, people should not be harmed or murdered for what they say. And you also pointed out something we should not miss, that he is with the Lord. Welcome home, good and faithful service. I said, one of the courageous brother in Christ, and in the arms of Lord Jesus Christ. That's like, we are confident that we will see him. And if people think, oh yeah, you killed Charlie Kirk, so that world is better place, that's simply wrong. Or yeah, now every opposition will be silent. That is simply wrong. It is simply wrong. I'm gonna ask your last sentences because of the sound qualities.
Yeah. What I wanted to ask actually is that over here we have seen that Muslims want to deflect from it in every post made by news media, and they want to say, but he hated Gaza, he was a Zionist, blah 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 blah, and the lefties over here are joining that. They run with what we call in my language half a wind. They actually just run from one meme to the next, saying that Charlie Kirk didn't like empathy, but if you look at the video he made about it, is that empathy has been taken over, and he probably preferred to use sympathy now, because empathy has become a vogue word. But I don't know if it has been the same all over the world, that Muslims and liberals are gaining together, trying to make everything about Gaza and about how sad it is for Muslims again and again and again, instead of actually focusing on that this was a strong and very bad hit upon freedom of speech. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sister. Sorry, your quality of your mic is not very good. So doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. Someone supports Hamas, someone supports Israel, someone supports anyone else. Doesn't matter to me. No one should be murdered because of their view. That's the bottom line. Like, see, like I don't understand why people who are rejoicing on the death of Charlie Kirk is simply, oh yeah, he was Zionist, he was Zionist, therefore it's okay. No, doesn't matter. Like, even like we get to see Muslims who are like sending money to Hamas, trying to figure out how to support Hamas better. You've got countries like in England, we gave house to Hamas spokespeople. But I don't think that person should be murdered because they support a terrorist organization. That is just wrong. And yes, Charlie Kirk is right that now feelings are so important, overtaking everything. And that just like people's feelings are being hurt, therefore you go and murder someone else. Not acceptable at all. Not acceptable at all. Religion of Peace celebrates such a things, and it's no good. I'm gonna take you down.
It's okay, and then pray that I might get a new computer that would work.
Okay, or mic. Thank you.
I tried 3 different mics, so it must be my computer.
Okay, thank you very much for calling in, sister. Brother, are you there?
Yes, and I have to leave. So let's bring
your ex-jihadi friend, huh?
yes, and then I have to leave. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hello, brother and sister. I hope you can hear me clear. Gee, I hope my mic it's good. Can you all hear me good?
It's okay.
All good.
Okay, not with the audio, right? Okay. Well, also I'm in the middle of working, so I cannot take a lot of your times. But this is my personal opinion. You know, it doesn't matter the opinion of the opposite, even if it doesn't agree with your opinion, with your point of view. It doesn't agree with your principle of life. You have no right to take somebody else's life. And I agree 100% with Sister Hatun. You know, I don't care if she's a Muslim, a Christian, whoever. We have no right to take somebody else's life. You know, for me, that person, including who's taking the life of this Ukrainian girl and also who's taking life of Charlie Kirk, you are just a coward. You know, arguments, you have to, if you not agree with Charlie Kirk arguments, argue. Charlie, give your microphone to speak of your mind. You know, bring it to debate. And we love debate. I know Sister Hatun love debate. I don't like debate too. I love, and I'm getting addicted onto debate. And I debate on TikTok almost all of the time. And this is to bring your view. This is my opinion. This is my point of view. Bring up your arguments. Don't kill me. Don't kill the person. Don't even harass the person. And I know Sister Hatun been taken so many violence because she speak her view. She speak what what she loves. She speak what she believes. And I know Adam received a lot of hate speech, hatred, a lot of you know, death threats, and I do receive a lot of death threats too. But let me tell you, viewers, let me tell you, those people who oppose us, it's not going to stop us to speak the truth. It's not going to stop us to express my opinion, to express the truth. And that's all I'm going to say, because I have to go back to work. I appreciate Sister Hatun, and I appreciate my brother, my Habibi, and I hope we can see each other very soon. And to you, Sister Hatun, that's all I want to say. God bless you all.
Thank you very much for calling in, sister. I just wanted to point out something sister said. So here's the thing. Those people are so brave to hide behind the gun, okay? But they're not brave enough to grab the mic and then tell you why they disagree with you. They're not brave enough to debate and make their case for the part they stand for. That's called cowardice. Not good, not good, not good. I think we will stop here. Brother Adam Sika.
Thank you, sister. Yes, it was a very nice discussion, but a very sad day on a very sad topic. Uh, I was listening to another person, and he was like, "We know for sure that Charlie is with Lord in a better place." That is an assurance that we have.
Yeah.
At the same time, his family is going to suffer. His family is going to miss those cherishable moments that is going to be lived with him as a dad, as a husband, as a brother, and as a son, because somebody abruptly finished his life on this earth. Same goes for the lady, Ukrainian lady. I don't know about her, I don't know her enough, but she must have a family. She must have a parent. She must have sisters or
Yeah.
brothers, and etc. So, what has the world gone into now? Are we going back in the 7th century, 8th century? I was reading the chats, and Muhammad Sohaib actually mentioned, or some other guy, I don't know which one. He mentioned that you Christians have killed so many in World War One and World War Two. Number one, they were not Christians. A lot of them were not Christians, and number two, it was not done in the light of Christian faith. These were economic wars, and every single person with 2 cents of a brain knows that. World War One, World War Two, and World War Two was against the oppression, which started, but then again it went into a very different direction. The point is, when we talk about Islam, we talk about Islam from the core of Islam, from the Islamic theology, and we represent it as it is written by the scholars of Islam and Allah in the Quran, supposedly, and the Hadith of Muhammad. Why do I always hear things from the Muslims stating the actions of an XYZ person and not joining in back to what Christ said? If you can join it back to what Christ said, then you have a case to present. Otherwise, you don't. We used to say Islam is good when I was a Muslim. I used to say Islam is good. These humans are bad. When I studied Islam, I realized Islam is not good. Humans are good. And every single human who will adapt Islamic teaching in his life will become a bad human. And I say it again to everyone, being orthodox or being extremist is not bad. Why? Because extremism on a thing which is bad will make you bad. You want to be an extreme Christian? You will give your other cheek when one cheek is slapped. You will, if somebody will ask you a penny, you will give him your cloak as well. If somebody will ask you a cloak, you will give other clothes to him as well. You will be nice to neighbors and you will be nice with the society. That is called extremism in Christianity. Extremism in Islam, Muslim scholars already described it. They named it. They said these IIIS and all of these are extremist Muslims. They already described that you cannot wear the clothing of Islam fully, because then you will be a terrorist, a jihadi, a murderer, a liar, a thug, a child molester, a pedophile, a womanizer, a rapist, and a slave trader. Think about it. The choice is yours. Thank you so very much for listening to us. God bless you all. Sister Hatun, thanks.
Thank you very much, brother. I just got a notification which saying FBI released this image, as the person of interest. So those of you who
In
are
that Charlie Kirk shooting.
yeah,
Okay.
those of you who are I don't know, got any information or in that area, so this is the person of interest. You can just, I don't know, get in touch with FBI.
Authorities.
Yeah, get in touch with the authorities. This is the person of interest by FBI right now. Okay, we will stop here. I've got someone in the background. I'll just take him on the stage or her on the stage.
You cannot take her. She
Yeah.
has not given permission to mic and camera.
Oh yeah, I can see. It says device is not connected. I love Japan 24. Your device is not connected, so you won't be able to like speak once you fix that. And we will stop here for the live stream, but we will be here next week. Again, same time, 4 p.m. UK time, 11 p.m. America time. So you feel free to call in. Thank you very much, everyone who joined us. Just remember Charlie Kirk as courageous brother in Christ, and who died for who got murdered for what he believed is right. Remember his young family in your prayers. Things can be difficult. That can be difficult. Things are difficult and probably very, very emotional and upsetting. Do keep them in your prayers, and watch those images. Watch those images and don't skip the parts where you are seeing the person is being dead, because it should help you to see what kind of enemy you are dealing with. The enemy who really, really hates our triune God, therefore does everything to people who are made in his image to shut up. So watch those things, keep your eye on these kind of things, and remember that Charlie Kirk is with Lord right now, so we will see him soon. And thank you very much, everyone who joined us on Facebook of Adam Sika and YouTube channel of Adam Sika. We will see you next week. Adam Sika.
I would like to say thanks to the people who has given the super thanks. So let me just do that. Blackpink. Angela Merkel, imported.
That's a German, previous German leader.
Okay. Devi Bulan, sister was here as well. She gave a super chat as well. She said, yesterday was Charlie, tomorrow it could be one of us who speak the truth without shame. No worries for Adam since he never show his face. Thank you so very much, sister. See, I'm like Allah. I don't show my face. I'm behind the curtain, yet I speak. Sandeep and Saad, when people will understand the importance of ex-Muslim movement, you are few in number, still you all shock all Muslim world. Love from India to both of you. Thank you so much. Blackpink said the cult supporters criminal instincts and glorified. Absolutely, that's what we have seen. I'm sorry. And Adam Seeker fan said, hello, brother Adam and sister Hatun. It is very sad that we have lost our dear brother Charlie. We are praying for his family and asking God to raise up thousands, even millions of Charlies all over the world. Thank you so much. And sister, that was on your side. DR.
Thank you very much, DR.
And
yes, death has no sting on us. Violence is never violence never has the last words.
absolutely. So that's it. Thank you guys. And like I say, Allahu Asghar wa Yeshua Akbarul Azim. God bless you all.
God bless you all. It's all about Jesus.